Hello and welcome to today's Tuesday review. This week's review video is a long-awaited and long-requested video. Sorry I made you wait so long, but today we're going to be talking about the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks. Now, I definitely don't have the whole line. I don't have all of the colors. I just have a couple. I have 6 colors of this. And as of me shooting this video, there are 28 shades, but I'm pretty sure by the time this video goes up, Kat Von D has 20 more shades launching, so they should already be up by the time you're seeing this video. So, there is the biggest color selection ever. So, like I said, definitely don't have all of them here. This is definitely not an all of them lip swatch, but I am going to lip swatch the ones that I have for you so that you can see them. I really think that I have a good selection of colors for my skin tone and to kind of be wearable and also fun for me. So, I don't know, maybe you'll learn something from my lip swatches, but just be warned that I have nowhere near the whole collection. So, before I get any farther into what I think of the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks, let's take a look at them on the Sephora website. So, these are the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks. They sell for $24 Canadian a piece. There's a bunch of colors. And what it says is, a long-wearing, full-coverage liquid lipstick with a smooth matte finish. Now in 28 bold shades, probably more by the time you're seeing this. Everlasting liquid lipstick gives lips long-lasting wear and high pigment color. Its creamy, rich formula glides over lips like a gloss, but dries to a true matte finish. It's infused with natural comfort-enhancing ingredients, including vitamin E and sunflower seed, so that you can flaunt lasting matte color that leaves lips feeling comfortable. So if you've been watching my channel for a long time, you remember I used to hate the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks. I thought they were dry, they weren't worth the hype, they were really uncomfortable, and I hated them. And that was because at the time I had only tried this shade. This is the shade Jeffree, the shade that she named after Jeffree Star, which is, kind of funny now if you consider. But anyway, this is a bright neon pink color. It is bright. The camera does not do it justice. On camera, for some reason, it seems to look a little more muted, but in real life, it's neon pink. Now, Kat has actually since discontinued the shade because her and Jeffree Star are not friends anymore, I kind of feel weird showing it to you, but it is the first one that I had, and it's what started my sort of dislike for the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks. But as time went on, and more shades launched, and, more people were saying they love these, and blah, 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 I started trying more and more shades, and my opinion kind of changed. So after that one, the next one that I got was actually Lolita 2, and I have a deluxe sample size of this. They gave it to me in, one of those goodie bags at a Sephora event, and it was one of those things where, I was like, ugh, I don't like these lipsticks, I don't really want to wear this. The description of this color on the Sephora website calls it a terracotta nude. Terracotta typically being a little bit orangier, right? And I don't really like orangey colors on me because I'm so cool tone. So I was like, ugh, I don't like this. I'm not going to like it. But it actually pulls pinkier than I thought it would. And because it does have more of a brown base than a bright base, it is a little more muted on me. So I actually really like how the color looks on me when I wear it. And I actually have been reaching for it a lot ever since I got it. And so that kind of brought me back to the Kat Von D world. Then I started watching more lip swatch videos and people talking about the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks, and it seemed overall Double Dare was going to be one for me. So I remember when I decided this is it, I want Double Dare. I called my sister and I was like, let's go to Sephora, I need Double Dare. And then we got there, and this was before I had a job, and I was like, oh wait, I don't have $24 to buy this lipstick. So she bought it for me. Thanks, Sam. And this is my favorite lipstick / lip color / anything for my lips of all time. The formula on Double Dare I find to be different than the rest of them because it's not drying at all. It is what I'm wearing right now, and I don't feel it. I don't love lip products where I can feel them. Even if it's a hydrating balm or something that's supposed to be good for my lips, if I feel it, I don't want to feel it. I want it to feel like there's nothing there, and that's what this does. And it's just the really the nicest dusty pink color without being too mauvey and without being too browny, and I just love it so much. This is I would have a room in my house in my ideal life dedicated to Kat Von D Double Dare, and it would the room would just be lined with different bottles of it so that I would never run out. And then when I did use one up all the way, a little robot would go out and buy me a new one because I can't run out of it because I love it. If at any given time someone stops me and they're like, oh, I love your lip color, what is it? I always, even if it's not Double Dare, I always want to be it's Kat Von D Double Dare. Because that's what comes to my mind immediately when I think of my lips looking nice. Kat Von D Double Dare. Amazing. So then after that, this is another one that I guess is, not that the Jeffree is limited edition, but you can't really get it anymore, but this is the shade called Project Chimps. It's a dark, reddy kind of color that's kind of blackened a little bit, and just a really dark, nice red. Now, this was a limited edition shade that Kat did with proceeds going to help protect and help monkeys, which is really great and really cool. And I actually never intended to buy it, but I went to Sephora and it was in a little checkout area. They call it Beauty on the Fly, and I had it in my hand because I was looking at it, and that was when the checkout girl called me over. Hey, I'm good. Come over. And I just had it in my hand still. And then I went to check out, and I was too awkward to be like, oh wait, no, I don't want that. So I just bought it, and I'm glad I bought it because I really like it. It's got that. Not as comfortable as Double Dare, but still pretty comfortable, and yeah, I really like it. Now, the last full-size one that I have is one that you've seen me wear a couple times on my channel as well, and everyone always seems to love it. Every time I wear it, there's a comment in the comment section girl, you're rocking that lipstick. And yes, I am rocking a black lipstick. This is the liquid lipstick in Witches, which is just the straight-up black shade. Now, when it comes to a shade as dark as black, a lot of times other lipsticks will get flaky or crepey or gross really easily. The only problem with this is that it can be a little bit patchy, but what you do is you put it on once, you wait for it to dry, and then you do another layer, and then it is completely opaque, and it's great. Let me tell you something. I am surprisingly a girl who likes black lipstick a lot. I want this to work. I'll wear this anywhere. I just really like it. And I've tried a couple of different black lipsticks at this point, and this one's my favorite because it doesn't smudge, it doesn't transfer, but it's still comfortable. So I really like this one. If you're looking for a black lipstick, I definitely recommend checking out the Kat Von D one. And then the last one that I have to talk about is actually my latest addition to my Kat Von D little family here, and this is Bow and Arrow. Now, my sister Sam, again, she has the full-size bow and arrow, and I asked her if I could try it one day, and I did, and I really liked the color on me. I really, really liked it. It's very much just like a light brown. I think they call it a fawn nude on the Sephora website, but really just like a light beige brown. And I really, really liked it. So this actually came in a little set around Christmas time. It was bow and arrow, and then a mini version of the Trooper eyeliner. I wanted the Trooper eyeliner for my purse, and then I wanted this anyway, so it all worked out. And I really do like this color. Now, this color is not a color that I grabbed for as often as Double Dare, because I like that Double Dare has this kind of brightness to it, in the sense that it brings more life to my face, because I am so cool tone. I'm almost gray. We've talked about this on my channel before. And this one is so gray that it kind of deadens me a little bit, but it's still a really nice color, and I really like it. So what I will say about the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks is this. They do last a long time. They are largely transfer-proof and food-proof. Now, they're not as food-proof and transfer-proof as the internet might lead you to believe. I definitely eat, and they wear off, and I definitely talk throughout the day and drink throughout the day, and they wear off. They're not bulletproof, but they do last longer than a regular lipstick would. They are bright. The colors of them are very nice and very strong. None of them are really particularly sheer. Some of the darker colors, like I said, you might have to build up more, but that's okay with me. My biggest qualm with the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks, and even though the only bright shade that I own is Jeffrey, I have gone to Sephora multiple times to test this theory for you, and had the girls in Sephora put the sort of brighter colors on me as well. For a long time there, I really, really wanted to buy the shade that's called Aisha, which is a really, I thought it was a lavender, but it's a really bright lavender. And my verdict is any of these sort of brighter white-based shades from the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick line are what you have to look out for, because those ones will sit on your lips really, really dry. And if your lips aren't perfectly plump to begin with, it really, really accentuates dryness. A lot of people can handle the dry feeling on their lips with the liquid lipstick, kind of if it means it'll last all day and that sort of thing, but I can't. I'm such a baby when it comes to dry lipsticks, and because my lips are already so dry, the minute a liquid lipstick starts to be dry on my lips, it looks awful. I look like, my whole body is flaking off and I'm just dying or something. So I really need, if it's going to be matte, it still has to be comfortable underneath, and I find that with most of the shades that I have here, with the exception of Jeffrey, but the bright white base shades are a problem for me. And I know that those are the shades that tend to give other people a problem as well, because even when I watch other people review them on YouTube, and I'm like, I love this shade, it's so pretty. And I'm like, yeah, the color is pretty, but it looks dry AF on your lips. You look like you're uncomfortable. But overall, I think for a liquid lipstick that generally are comfy, last all day. You might want to touch up and reapply after food, but they do last pretty well, and they come in such a variety of colors, especially if you're looking for a specific weird color, something that's a little less run-of-the-mill and you're gonna find it in this line, I think it's definitely worth the investment. Just like I said, be careful about the ones that are like lighter, like, or pastel-y or brighter. The things that are more white-based, those might be the ones that give you a little bit of a hard time. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope it was helpful. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and you subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already. And I will see you next time. Bye!